So this is how Ollie wants to lift his leg. Brings it slightly medial, which can indicate tension up through the inside muscles of the thigh, but it can also relate to the psoas muscle, which comes from the last 3 ribs and inserts on the inside of the pelvis. So to help release these muscles, we can put them into ease by doing what he actually wants to do naturally. So here we find that place of ease. If I bring it out here, it's quite tight. If I let him have it here, and we just hold, now I'm not pulling it forward, and I'm not pushing it backwards at this stage, I'm just bringing the whole leg up to where he feels most comfortable and most relaxed. And we can hold it there. Now I know this horse and I know that he doesn't kick me, so I'm quite happy to squat here because it's easier on my thighs. Another horse I might take this sort of posture. So as you can see, he's quite happy and relaxed doing this. What you can also see perhaps from the hoof, as you can see, there's craters through the sole. Now what that indicates is that there's disruption of the blood circulation coming through the frog or through the coronet band as it descends into the hoof capsule. And it's quite a common issue, but it can indicate a problem leg. Now he's just gently relaxing it, and it's coming out the back. Laterally, and I'm forever trimming this side more than I trim this side. So this heel could still go down a little bit. Looking at his hoof, that's just a little bit higher through here. I've also had to work to back up the toes. He has historically been quite low on the heel and quite long in the toe, and that can crush the heels if they're extra long and also make the breakover longer. So it creates strain all up this back line. So back to the stretch. There you go. That's just saying, yep, you can just keep it there. Now he's got an easy access for an out. If he wants to, he just releases where my fingers are, brings the hoof back, and he'll be out and my fingers won't get crushed. Okay, this one, we can then go into one of Manolo's stretches and actually ask for a little bit of It's getting a little bit more difficult with that. And we can also ask for him to bring the hock to the other hock, so out behind. Now this is stretching more through this quadriceps muscle group and the lateral side. And again, most horses will tolerate it quite easily. So now we want to just put all these muscles into ease on the inside of the thigh here, and we simply do that. Ask him to lift. rest on my thigh. What I'd like to feel is that he is actually putting weight through here. If he needs to drop it, that's alright, re-establish his balance. Good boy. A little bit of tension in through here, so we can massage there, and it's also quite important to massage around the tubercoxy. You'll often feel a tight band through here and down through here. This relates to abdominal muscles, and he's actually pushing more into it. Massage through the back of the rib cage. You like that? See how that's creating all in the fetlock. Some movement and motion on both sides. Does that feel good? Now let's go back and ask. And he's quite tight on the inside through here. On the inside through here. That's it. That's it. Good boy. There can be a sacral restriction, which does affect this. So now this is feeling a lot freer, just by simply that little adjustment. Lift and a hind quarter tuck. Whoa, good boy. That's quite nice and straight. Anything a little bit. Says I don't want to quite bend that way. And this lumbar muscle feels a lot softer than the other side. Yeah, good boy. So I don't feel any muscle tension through that inner thigh, but he is actually enjoying it. Pushes into me more. So on this side he is compensating through here a little bit. There's a bit of ropiness and tension. Change from this leg toeing out, so it's now straight, and now this one's some of it's like toed out. It'd be nice if they could both be straight, but that's okay. He's going to just have to readjust there, and let's do this side for a while. Good boy. So I'm not trying to take it anywhere that it doesn't really want to go. This is all about putting it into ease. And you can hold it for up to 3 minutes. And we'll just gradually come out the side and ask him to put his hop to hop. Now some horses can be very sensitive through this area, so I don't recommend just going in boots at all. Do be careful, and if you've got any concerns, then let a practitioner do the work and show you how to do it. Closing quite nicely. There's the tail, T-touch. Tail, second as well. There we are. Just asking for a question mark. Glides down the tail. Good time to check out the symmetry, straightness of the spine. If your rump muscles are even, your points of tubercoxia level, and also your tubericii. I'm just doing a little bit of wave motion through here. So my thumb is just up under here, and I'm putting a bit of pressure in to help release that. And this works on the sacrotuberous ligament and the biceps femoris, which is through here. This is a natural stance for stretching the psoas muscle that he's doing now, which is rather nice to see. And for a moment there he looked wider behind. Yeah, he's standing a little bit wider. So one test, I guess, or stretch that I've started playing around with and I haven't seen elsewhere, but I think it does relate to the spiral lines of the fascia, is to just put a little torque through the tail, and I'm not wrenching it hugely, but I'm just asking it to go anti-clockwise, I guess, if you're looking at it. You can see there's a bit of licking going on. So there's also slight deficiency through here compared to here. So this side's tighter, and I think that relates to why that's coming through as well. Tracking diagonally as opposed to straight through. So let's go this way, and it's a little bit tighter. We can use the shadow there to see what my horse is doing with his mouth. And when you're coming off, do it very gradually. A little bit of a head nod just as we're doing that. And I might do that again. And already the tail's feeling softer in itself. A little bit of wave motion through here. There is a natural kink in the tail, usually down through here, but I felt many deviations of the tail, and feeling it, it actually sits a little bit twisted this way. So this one comes out. Now if we twist it the other way, I haven't got a death grip by any means. And here. A little bit of a stretch. And then a push. And a stretch. And a push. I can feel the tension of these muscles underneath here, either side of the midline, this one and this one, as I'm doing these circles. And there's definitely more tone on the right side, which goes along with this one here. And one that we can just do. See how the wiggle on. See, it's also helping to adduct the hock slightly as I'm doing that. Good boy. Very good. So this is a natural stance for stretching the psoas muscle that he's doing now, which is rather nice to see. And for a moment there, if he looked wider behind, yeah, standing a little bit wider. Work in progress, as all bodies are, and that's a nice place to be.